T-Mac, man. What, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff, but the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent, it's not how many years you went to school, it's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to everyone who qualified in the My Team Unlimited tournament after the first game day.
We'll be watching your progress, and for those who didn't make it, hope is not lost because we have 3 more chances to qualify.
That's right, and this tournament is so amazing. You see the best players competing around the world, and it's honestly life-changing, Alexis.
It's definitely life-changing, $250,000 on the line, and it's been
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood, and it's Green in at the 3. Now,
substitution
in for the Nets.
On the court.
Warren's checked in for Ben Simmons. Thomas comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Christian Wood. Washington's checked in for Green. And Tim Hart. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Thomas passes to Warren. That's tipped. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
TJ Warren picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Harris against Washington. Thomas deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
and
foul.
you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The line with 2 shots.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on that one.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle. and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Harris outside. And the foul called on MP.
Washington.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Third team foul.
Harris against Washington. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on.
Simmons checked in for T.J. Warren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Well, Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sumner, guarded by Doncic. Rocket 6. Sumner kicks to Simmons. From deep. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Washington passes to Doncic. Shoots it up. Knocked away. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back.
First quarter.
It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Sumner. Passes to Claxton. Here's Simmons. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Sumner. Great D that time from Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 7. The drive. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Junior.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Doncic. So he gets them both.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And stolen by Simmons. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Sumner. 8 points his last outing. Thomas finds Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Washington's got 13 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Sumner. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Nets lead by 6.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal...
And your next youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Irving is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. That's the Nets' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Warren. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Strong take by Warren. Outstanding foul shooter as well. Not a forward you want to put on the charity stripe.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Josh Green's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's had his troubles at the line tonight. Unfortunately, that's nothing new. Just glad he was able to convert right there.
Wood against Durant. Warren kicks to Durant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pass to Claxton. Top of the key, Harris. Irving surveying the floor. Back to Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Second line with 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Good on the second free throw. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. There's the pass to Warren. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 6. Dinwiddie passes to Washington. The Mavericks have it 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Washington hits them both. Irving with it. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Warren the pass to Harris. It's stolen by Green. Floats it up for MP. Finney-Smith kicks to Washington. Got a piece of it.
And for those who have questions about Warren's defense, there's his answer.
Curry on the wing. Back to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Washington. And Curry pulls it down.
And to put things simply, this has not been his order.
Kicks it to KD. Back to Curry. And the foul called on MP.
Washington.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Doncic is checked. In for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for Harris. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Irving. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. And Washington subbed in for Dinwiddie. Doncic dishes to MP. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Here's Washington, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Mavericks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Back to Simmons. And Thomas has it in the corner. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Mavericks trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Washington. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here is Simmons. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Brooklyn ahead, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the score. Substitution. In for the
On
Nets.
the court.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Thomas comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for...
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Outside Hardaway. MP deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Back to Washington. 4 on the clock, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Kevin Durant.
Nets trail by 6. Outside Warren. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Dallas. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Brooklyn trailing. Harris with it. Hardaway picks him up. Harris looking it over. And Warren with the basket on the assist from Harris. Warren's got 11 points.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And great camera work showing up on the 8. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Harris. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Here's Sumner. Dinwiddie covering. Sumner's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 7. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Here's Washington. That's tipped. They retain possession. Wood with the bucket.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Out to the wing. Harris against Hardaway. Harris, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Washington. A shot off that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Harris passes to KD. That shot off. Good defense by MP. And here they go. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
Oh,
wow.
Yes. A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Dallas leading by 4. Floats it up for MP. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Harris against Hardaway. Harris kicks to Sumner. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one goes on Wood. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Edmund Sumner. And out the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
4th team foul.
That free throw missing. Irving's checked in for the Nets.
JaVale McGee at the line with 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here is Durant. 12 points for him. Outside Warren. Now Durant. Pass to Claxton. That one drops for him. Claxton's got 17. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Green. Warren against Washington. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. The Mavericks rebound. And finished off by Wood.
It's plays like these why Wood has been given so much more opportunity. His motor just never stops running.
Outside Warren. On its way from Irving for 2. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
The Mavericks, 84.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The guard set is Irving and Curry. T.J. Warren out there with Simmons. And it's Durant in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Irving. Simmons finds Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Defensively, there's not much you can do once Wood gets to the rim. Too much size, too much athleticism.
Nets trail by 10. Pass to Curry. Simmons on the wing. Curry against Washington. Here's Warren. Curry with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And there's the feed to MP. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 36 points for MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Irving. Outside Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Warren. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Durant with it, now defended by MP. Here's Claxton, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Dinwiddie dishes to MP. Irving with the steal. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Doncic looking it over. From deep Washington. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Releases from 15, and that one hits back iron.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
To the paint, here's Wood, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth personal foul.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
The first one falls, and you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a two-possession lead.
Pass to Durant, beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. KD can't get it to go.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Doncic passes to Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons. That free throw good from Washington.
Shooting for Dallas. Washington. 2 shots.
Washington hits them both. Here's Irving. The pass to Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. The offensive rebound, Durant, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Personal. First team foul. At the line, KD. And at the line, 1 time.
Free throw drops for KD.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. KD against Washington. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
The first free throw is good.
Washington shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Foul.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
Washington kicks to Doncic. Washington inside. Simmons is there. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons. And the first one drops.
Washington. Yeah, the line with Rashad.
And he can't hit the second. Nets trail by 6. Irving with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 5 here tonight.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Mavericks leading by 3. The drive by MP. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
Undrafted.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor,
Washington.
They got it right with the review.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside Irving. Back to Curry. On the wing, Irving. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
MP outside. Doncic way outside. Kept alive. The shot's good from McGee. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Irving. Back to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Washington against Durant. Put it down! Whoa!
Oh,
Gracious,
wow.
way to get up.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Claxton the pass to Simmons. from the arc. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall here. Just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Feeds to MP. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Baseline J on the way. Wood with the block.
Nope, not a great idea.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end, and I just tried to take advantage.